G'day blindies, welcome to another edition of Yarn and Cars. Well, in our last episode I would have mentioned that there's a young child, 3-year-old boy, missing in Sydney named AJ, and I've been campaigning quite a bit to help find him. Ultimate news, guys, he was found safe and sound. Today he's right now at home with mum and dad where he should be. That's a bloody beautiful result, guys. I'm stoked for Anthony and Kelly, and Blind Garage is going to do something special for this young man. I was going to just give him a skateboard, one of my tour skateboards, which I'm going to sign and everything. There's only been one tour skateboard given away previously, and that was to Nitro Boy, my son. So this will be number 2, and it'll be signed and numbered, especially to AJ. But giving him just a skateboard, for me, that's just not enough, guys. I'm going to go and get a shirt printed from my local Valley Signs and Printing, and they do all my shirts and stickers at the moment, and I'm going to ask them to make AJ his own official Blind Garage shirt, which will have the logo, which I have now. I'm actually wearing a Blind Garage shirt now. You might be able to see it, but it has logo. His is going to be different. His is going to have official team member with his name on it. So AJ will be a lifetime honorary member of the Blind Garage family. So we're going to give him a official team member shirt. I'm going to give him a full selection of our merchandise stickers, from the Can't See You number plates to I Can't See number plates, the Caution Blind Driver stickers, and the Blind Garage logo channel stickers. So we're going to give him a shirt, some stickers, and the skateboard. What do you think, guys? You think he'll like that? I'm hoping that that's a pretty cool package to have from us. I'm just so rapt that he's found, and I want him to know that no matter what happens in this young man's life, he's got family in Blind Garage. So anyway, let's get on to our yarn and cars. We're talking the Australian Muscle Car Ultimate Dream Collection for the blind man. And tonight, we're doing the Holdens, the good old line. You know, what happened to Holden in Australia was travesty and appalling by our government, but nothing new of what they do these days, so let's get back to Holden. Now, Holden muscle cars, Holden and Ford, they pretty much, they had a pretty good selection. There's a lot out there, you know. With the Holdens, you can go the Tirana, the Monaro, you know, you pick your poison. But me, being me, and this is my ultimate dream car collection, so I'm going to pick a, it wasn't so much a muscle car of the era, it was a research vehicle. But in my mind, this was the all-time ultimate coolest Holden ever. To this day, it still has the styling and looks that could be parked next to a modern Ferrari or Lamborghini and hold its own. And this car was manufactured in 1968. Well built. It was a prototype research vehicle to test the 253 Holden V8 that Holden was about to release. I'm talking about the famous, legendary Holden Hurricane. If you don't know what it is, I suggest you, when this is finished, go and check it out. This car had innovations that were unheard of at the time. 1968, Holden built a car that had central, like the mad aircon, rear view camera, mid-engine, beautiful styling. The Hurricane was just a amazing car for its time, and even today, as I said, a classic that you could park next to a modern car and would not look out of place at all. So how do I do my Hurricane? Well, the one and only Hurricane that was built is still out there. It was recently restored, and if I recall from my memory, it was a light blue colour. Well, this is my Hurricane, not Holden's. So, what colour would I do my Hurricane? Cyan blue metallic. It's a really nice, rich blue, plenty of fleck in it. Just a really nice colour. Wheels, because we've still got to modernise it. Still my dream car. 1920 wheel combo. Big sticky tyres. DVA 4-piston rear. Calipers on big discs and 6 calipers at the front, because trust me guys, this thing's a bloody race car really. Suspension, coilovers, fully adjustable with damper, height, the whole kit and caboodle. Upgrade the transaxle to a more modern Porsche unit or something like that was 6-speed manual, but I will retain that 253 because that is a heritage of the Hurricane. But I'd step it up a little, and I'd have to put a Haltech computer in it because it's Australian, and a Harrop inlet manifold, MSD ignition system, some Garrett turbos, front mount intercooler, plasma intercooler, well top rear mount because of it, so it's away at the back of the engine, trying not to get too much hot air into it. So up high at the front of the engine, so when we're travelling it catches all the cold air. So we've done our brakes, our suspension, we've kept our trusty old 253, but turboed and EFI'd it. Aim for around 500, 550, because after 600 the 253 blocks split in half. Nah, screw it. Let's just get a billet block done because it's our dream car and
Red
money's
circle
no
monster
object.
repair camera.
So let's do a billet block, wind it up to like 35 psi and make 12 to 1500 horsepower. As I said, we've got the blue paint, we've done our wheels, our suspension, our gearbox upgrade and engine upgrades. The only place left to go now is inside. Now, as I said, this car already had from 1968 a rear view camera and things like that, so we'll just modernise it all with a modern sound system, screen. It's got our aircon, climate controlled aircon, so we'll have that restored and upgraded. Being the blue body, let's go with we haven't done a black interior yet. Let's go all black interior. Naturally we'd have a Haltech dash in it to monitor everything. Power windows, the aircon, subs and amps, fire suppression unit and roll cage, because it's a race car. If you look at it, you're going to agree it's a race car. And if I'm going to get in this thing and hammer it hard, it'll probably do 200 mile an hour plus. And if something goes wrong, you're going to want a cage and fire suppression. So there we go. The ultimate Aussie muscle car dream collection isn't quite your average muscle car, but trust me, it's got muscles bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Yarn and Cars. Tomorrow we're on to the Ford Australia. What will it be? Wait and see. So, remember the rules, guys. Keep your tyres turned up for chili.
Stop recording.